Hi friends, I'm Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a quick and easy Southwest stuffed butternut squash. You'll need quinoa or some type of rice. I'm going to do the quick rice. It needs to be cooked. You can do black or pinto beans. I'm doing a can of black beans. Taco seasoning. If you don't have taco seasoning, you can use chili powder, cumin, and paprika. A small can of corn. I'm using some frozen corn I had. About a cup, one butternut squash, and some cheese. Let's get started. Okay, you're gonna wanna cut your butternut squash in half. Doing it from the bottom to the top actually is more simpler, and try not to split the squash as you do it. Okay, it's gonna look like this. Let me bring you closer. Okay, so you're just gonna want to get the inside of that scooped out where the pulp and the seeds are. It's not too difficult. Just take a spoon. I'm using my pumpkin carver, but any spoon will work. And try not to make a mess. That's all pretty inside now. And then just get the other side. Nice and pretty. So we're going to start with these face up. I'm going to use olive oil spray for these, but you can use any oil. Or if you don't even have the spray, you can just, drizzle oil on it. We're just going to spray the tops for now. And we're going to put it in a 400-degree oven for 20 minutes. And then I took it out. And I'm just going to flip them over so that the cut side is facing down. And then we're just going to spray that bottom side as well. And that's just to keep it from burning, because you don't want it to burn. See how it started getting a little bit crisp there? That's fine. So you put it back in the oven for another 20 minutes. So it'll be 40 minutes total. And then when it comes out of the oven, it'll be nice and ready to go. Just flip those back over. That brown part right there is perfectly fine. It actually gave it a little bit of flavor, which is always acceptable. You're just going to want to scoop out the flesh. Just be careful not to break the outer layer, because that's what keeps your stuffed butternut squash together. So just I almost got it a little bit on one part, which you'll probably be able to see in the video, but I just kind of smoothed it back over on top of it, because you want this, it's a great presentation piece as well. It's not just really excellent food, but it's a wonderful presentation. See how I almost got that? I just patted it back down, but just be a little bit careful when you're doing that. So then you're just going to add your cup of corn. It's about a cup. And then it's a cup of rice, cooked rice, any rice or quinoa of your choosing. I just used the instant. A whole can of your beans. I chose black beans for this. And then you're just going to take your taco seasoning, either homemade or the packet. Again, I chose packet for convenience. And you're just going to pour that on the top of it. And you're just going to mix all this really well. And you really want to combine the taco seasoning. Every bite you have, you want it to have all of the flavoring. So just, mix it up, stir it up real well. Once that's all ready to go, we can start to stuff our butternut squashes. So just, fill them up. I use the whole mix. You don't have to fill them all the way up if you don't want to. You can always set some of this mixture to the side and just fill them up partially. But I like to fill them up to capacity. If you have a bigger butternut squash, you won't be filling it up as much. But I just poured the whole thing in there because I just want it all to be on presentation. And this is enough to feed 4 people. So then you just put the cheese of your choice. If you do choose cheese, which you should choose cheese, it's amazing. You just want to put the cheese of your choice on top. Don't be stingy with the cheese. Put as much cheese as you want because it makes it extra good. And then you're just going to put all of this back into the oven at the 400 degrees. You would have kept it at 400 while you were doing this. And that's just for 10 more minutes until the cheese melts, because that's all that really needs to be done, and it needs to be warmed up a little bit. And here it is out of the oven. And I'm just going to taste test it for you, and here we go. Amazing. It was so amazing. Just every bite is perfect on this. You can't go wrong with this recipe. A crowd pleaser. Everybody loves it. Thank you for watching.